You're mad, man.
You're a madman.
How do you do your editing for your videos?
I use iMovie.
Good stuff. Hey.
Have you seen them?
I seen the Sentinel Bar Pro.
Yes.
Impressed.
What else? My brother's YouTube channel, I do all his editing for him as well.
Oh, good stuff.
It's good crap. You're reckoning some YouTube. You're reckoning some YouTube subscribe.
This new channel, but I think it's going to be better.
Yeah.
More boxing based, which is the subject today.
That's it. There's some controversial things happening at the minute.
Yep. With Amir Khan and Floyd Mayweather and Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua and
a lot of things are happening, which is good for the sport, like.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. So, what do you think of the Mcgregor and Mayweather? What do you think of that?
I don't know. It might be alright. It'll sell tickets.
I can see that. Like, I don't think people realise how realistic this is. Like, I think it'll happen. Definitely.
I thought it was a joke at first.
Oh yeah, I thought it was like a public, like, what would you say, a publicity stunt.
Mhm.
But I think this fight can happen, like, big time. You're taking the MMA pay-per-view star, boxing pay-per-view star, and you're combining them together, and it's just a big fight, like, for everybody involved.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, so I think it could happen. Just about, you think about it, McGregor, even if he loses, he can retire, he can walk away from the sport. He'll make at least between 150 to 200 million. Easy.
Whew.
Easy. And Mayweather, what do you think about it? Like, the last 3 or 4 fights, McGregor has checked for UFC. That's profit. So then you take Mayweather and you put Mayweather into that. That's mental. Like, numbers are just insane. You'd break pay-per-view, gate, everything. I think it should happen. And if it did happen, it would I think it would, like, open MMA versus boxers. You know, like the switch over in the sport. They could both fight each other, you know, MMA versus boxing. Because I think, to be honest, I'm not going to lie, I think that McGregor and Mayweather fight is bigger than the Pacquiao fight.
It is.
It is, isn't it? I really do think it is. But I can't see McGregor winning that fight. Like, no way.
No.
Can't see it happening. Because it's like punching. For McGregor, with the reins, to try and get used to... Now, I know he's boxed before, but to box one of the best boxers of this decade, you know, the range would just be completely off. Like, if you look at MMA fighters, their range compared to boxers, it would just the range. I just think McGregor would be punching air, to be honest. McGregor couldn't catch him.
Yeah.
But you know what he'd like? McGregor just goes in and he would throw. He would probably not even punch him for 12 rounds because he knew he was getting a pay and a half.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Well, that's true. But then McGregor's very creative, so he could. I mean, did you not hear about Freddie Roach? They asked Freddie Roach to train him.
I did a video on that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's mental. Like, that is. And you know what? I think if that fight was to happen, Freddie Roach would take that. I think it would.
And maybe I think Freddie Roach would focus more on the offense side of things.
Definitely. Yeah. But then again, the offense, because Mayweather is one of the best defensive fighters we've seen in years, other than Muhammad Ali and a few others. He is the closest there. You're not going to bullshit here. A lot of people, but you just look at this. You look at Canelo, how he fought Amir Khan, right? So look how Canelo fought, and then you look at Canelo when he fought Mayweather. That just shows you, if you compare them two fights, it shows you how good Mayweather actually is. Do you know what I mean? Like Canelo was coming off wins, hadn't lost when he fought Mayweather, and they made him look like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, fair enough. Amir Khan, I'm not gonna lie, I had Amir Khan winning that fight for the knockout.
I had him win it in about 3 or 4 rounds anyway.
Yeah. I had him winning that fight, and I don't know. I think, but I did say from the start, if Canelo gets anywhere near that chin, he's knocking him out, and he did. It was a knockout and a half, like some knockout.
Oh, it was like one of the best one-punch knockouts.
Oh, definitely. It'll be knockout of the year, I think.
Virgil did say to Amir Khan to keep the left hand up, you know, to avoid that happening.
Right. But listen, he took a chance. You still have to respect Amir Khan for that. He took a chance.
He's got balls.
He probably, I don't know, I just read there that they only got $600,000 worth of therapy buys.
Yeah.
Which apparently Oscar De La Hoya thought they were getting $2 million, but they only get $600,000.
I thought it was 900,000.
No, sources, there's so many. So I read there literally about 5-10 minutes ago that it's 600,000. So you never know. But I think it was low for the magnitude of the fight. Like,
and what was Khan's? How much did Khan get paid?
I don't know.
Some say 6, some say 9, and then others say 13 million. But I think 13 million probably.
I think that's out of the range, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think realistically, between 6 and 9 million is, but Canelo obviously got way more for that fight as well. Canelo made it get 13 million. I can see Canelo getting 13 million.
Canelo has a good strong fan base.
Yeah, definitely. I could see Canelo getting 13 million for that fight.
He is HBO's number 1.
At the minute, yeah, he is. But you know one thing he needs to do? He needs to grow a set of balls and fight GGG.
Yeah,
that needs to happen.
Of course. Who has he to fight anyway?
Exactly. Unless he wants somebody else to move up from fucking 147 and fight him.
Kilbrook.
He does my head in. He really does. I don't like him. I really don't like him.
Because he talks about fighting all these guys, and then
he fights nobody's. And then you've Eddie Hearn giving it this here. Kilbrook this, Kilbrook that. Eddie, do you know what I mean? It's shit. I really do think that Golovkin, Golovkin and Canelo, that would be a big fight. But then again, they're both. You're just waiting for the knockout there, because they're both. It is going to end in a knockout, definitely. That fight isn't going to go the distance, because you have both two big punchers. It's a hard fight to call. I don't know. Then again, I can't see Gennady Golovkin not beating the fuck out of him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think he just beats the shit out of Canelo. And Gennady wants to fight. Canelo's talking about it, but he hasn't stepped up to it yet, and none of his promoters have handed any money across. So I don't know. To be honest, I think pound for pound best at the minute is in boxing is Triple G. Definitely. I can't see anybody. But then again, what do you think? Frampton versus Leo Santa Cruz, that's going to be a scrap.
I saw something. He retweeted something, I think it was by Scott Quigg, and he's just like, dead on, mate.
Scott Quigg was on Sky Sports talking about who he think would win the fight, and it was something he was saying, Leo Santa Cruz is going to knock him out, and he just says dead on, mate. He retweeted the what would you call it? What's that thing called? It was like quote it, and he just retweeted the quote and says dead on, mate. No, to be honest, then again, I'm kind of shitting it for Frampton, because the last time Carl Frampton fought somebody the same style of Leo Santa Cruz was your guy in Mexico. No, your guy, the Mexican. The tall guy put him on his arse twice in the first round.
Alejandro Gonzalez.
That's Gonzalez. And he isn't half the fighter Leo Santa Cruz is. Now, fair enough. If you take that first round away, Carl definitely did win that fight. Easily won that fight. But at the same time, it's going to be a hard fight for both of them. Because Leo Santa Cruz, if you really think about it, hasn't really stepped up in the past year.
Mm.
He hasn't really, maybe 2 years. The last big person I think he fought was Abner Mares, and he made easy work of him. He fought Kiko Martinez, but we all know Kiko's over the hill. But he did deserve the payday, like. But no, I think that's going to be a brilliant fight.
Kiko's fucked.
Kiko, that has to be the end of his career. See if he pops up again. Jesus Christ, who's he going to fight next?
Probably just stand up for the money.
You could fight Kid Galahad. Kid Galahad's back on the scene.
A bit interesting.
It would test. Again, I think Kiko there at this point is just I wouldn't say journeyman, but he's been in with the best. So these younger fighters and less experienced fighters are using him as, you know, like a profile. They just boost their profile. You know, somebody to have on their record. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To attract bigger fighters, but I think, to be honest, I think the super bantamweight division is dead at the minute. There's nothing, because who can Scott Quigg? Who's he going to fight now?
Probably just fight someone just to get back in there.
I don't know. See, apparently he wants to fight for the WBA, but now that title, Carl Frampton relegated that title. So you're talking, if he wants to fight for the WBA, he has to fight Rigondo. Which would be hard fight, but there's no money in Rigondo. There really isn't. Like, Rigondo has really no promotional background. There he was supposed to fight in Liverpool there a few months back, maybe 2 months ago in March, and sure, look, it happened.
Was this on Eddie Hearn's, one of Eddie Hearn's cards?
Box Nation. Frank Warren.
Oh.
Sure, look, it happened. It was like, it was over a visa in the last like 2 weeks. And he was supposed to fight Jazza Dickens. Like, who the fuck's Jazza Dickens? So I mean, like, who is that guy? They pulled him out of the back arse of nowhere. And there's no money in Rigondo. Really, there isn't. And maybe, I think if there was money, like, see if Rigondo was a big money fight, you're talking maybe possible purse of maybe 5 million for fighting him. I think a lot of people will fight him, but he doesn't have the money to bring Carl Frampton, Scott Quigg, Leo Santa Cruz to fight him.
Don't think any of them are interested in either.
That's true, but at the same time, the reason why that Carl Frampton fight and Rigondo fight I can't see happening is because, first of all, Carl Frampton, right? Cyclone Promotions can't offer loads of money either. You know, they're not millionaires yet. And I'm talking about the promotional company. Like, the Cyclone Promotions can't offer the money because they don't really have it. And you're talking, for him to fight, you're talking maybe Rigondo 2 million to bring Rigondo over to fight. Plus, then Rigondo can't offer Carl any money because he doesn't have basically. He has a promotion, but they don't do it. He was down by a guy down in Ireland, the South Ireland, but sure, he left him, and I don't know who he's with now. But sure, he has no money to offer Carl, so there's no money. None of them have money to offer each other, so it won't happen. That's why Carl Frampton teamed up with what's his name over in America?
Al
Heyman, so they can have a bit of money to get them fights and also get fights in America. He's always wanted to fight in Madison Square Garden. He's fighting I don't know if he's fighting is he fighting in Madison Square Garden?
I think he is, yeah.
See, I heard it was the thing arena.
The one that the PBC boxers fight.
Yes.
I can't remember the name.
I can't remember the name of it either. Is it the Vodafone? I don't know, but he's always wanted to fight in New York, so he's kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone there. But he's moved up, and he did. And you know what? I said this after the Scott Quigg fight. In that fight, it seemed like he gassed out early. you know, he hadn't much left in him. You know, maybe round 7, 8 onwards. I'm talking about card here, so I think the weight cut definitely did affect him in that sense.
Yeah.
Because I think he's just not. I think going up the lightweight is the best thing for him. I think you'll feel a bit stronger there as well.
Well, yeah, the boxer's health's number one anyway, so.
That's it. You know, I think, to be honest, to get.
I think his pride's involved in it a bit because he probably wants to unify titles and so forth.
Oh, aye.
Too.
He wants to become 2-time world champion, I think it is. But 1 minute. How do you find this?
That was Cam's problem as well at lightweight.
Aye, he wants to do too much at one time. But that leaves on the Cruz. See if Carl wins that fight. Where does he go from there? Really? Where does he go? Who does he fight next? Because he won't. I know for a fact he won't back super bantamweight. I know he won't. He'll stay at lightweight, but then again, you look at lightweight. There's not much really happening there either. Unless Scott Quigg comes back up. No, unless Scott Quigg moves up the lightweight and fights him a rematch, you can see that happening.
Yeah.
The unified, I don't know, what titles does Leo Santa Cruz have at lightweight?
WBO?
Oh, Jesus. So, I don't know.
Maybe it's WBC.
He could maybe win WBC and then fight for another title at lightweight, but Frampton only has another 2-3 years left, really. I say 5-6 fights, Frampton will be retired.
So you get the big guns in.
Yeah. I think really the next few fights for him have to be big fights financially. Do you know, to kind of stabilise him the rest of his life?
Mm.
And I think that's all that's going to do. That's just going to be financial fights that make sense after this Leo Santa Cruz fight. And then again, Rigondo isn't a financially. Well, first of all, there's obviously, as I've said, there's no money there, and second of all, it's a dangerous fight for Carl as well because he could lose his undefeated streak. Because we're not going to beat around the bush. Rigondo is he's a different animal compared to these guys. He just hasn't. What I've always said is he hasn't been in with anybody good to see how good he really is. Do you know what I mean? He's been in with these smaller guys, but we'll see. Tyson Fury, what do you think about him? He's kicking up a storm at the minute.
It's gonna. I think it's got in Vlad's head so much that Vlad's just.
Really, did you not see did you watch the press conference?
Yeah.
He really has got Vladimir. The last fight press conference, Vladimir was nice and relaxed and peaceful. He went in there and the first thing he told Tyson to do was fuck off.
It's
tense. I don't know, but then again, it looks like I think for some reason, and I'm thinking this, but I think that Vladimir will win this fight. I think that it was kind of what happened. Remember, Carl Froch fought George Groves the first time.
Yeah.
He still won, but a lot of people thought he was going to lose that second one, and that was a career-defining fight. That was obviously to him. That was his last fight, and he really did have to put a lot into it. And I think Vladimir will put a lot into this fight and will go after it because Vladimir, he can do it.
Do you think he'll retire then?
I don't know. Who does he fight after Tyson Fury? Really?
Yeah.
He can't really. He won't fight Joshua. I think Joshua's a few years in him yet before he fights Vladimir. Deontay Wilder, so he's over there. He's fighting nobodies as well. Who else do you have? I don't know. Chisora is a nutcase, but Chisora is a nutcase.
He did quite well.
He did well, but
That was a tough fight.
at the end of the day, see all that shit he does with the whole starting fights and what is with him and getting bottled all the time?
Getting glassed.
Getting glassed. Yeah, he got hit with a plastic bottle and he kicked up.
Yeah, they say he got hit by a glass bottle, but I never saw it. I thought someone was standing behind the guy and then went in and punched him or something. But
no, did you not see the bottle hit off his forehead?
No.
Well, look, this plastic bottle, water bottle, just comes and hits him off the forehead and he kicks off. He starts going mental.
The old Chisora.
Yeah. Like, and that's the thing. I don't know, like, who does he fight? Do you know, that's what I was saying. I think a brilliant fight would be Chisora versus Anthony Joshua. Now,
Yeah.
I know Joshua blasts him out, but it would be a name. People can go, oh well, he's fought Chisora. At least Chisora's been in with all these big top names. Tyson Fury, David Haye, Klitschko. If he was to get him on his resume, I'm saying, on his record, I think that would be a good step up for Joshua. I think he might fight Chisora.
Chisora's got balls.
He does, that's the thing. He comes to fight. But then again, I can't see Chisora not getting knocked out by Anthony Joshua. Like,
Yeah, I think Dillian White wants to fight Chisora.
I don't know, Dillian White. Yes, I know he did fight well, and he put Anthony Joshua in places he kind of hadn't been before, and he did do that. But I don't know. I don't know where he goes either now, because he's kind of not in the spotlight as much as Derek Chisora would be. But then again, it would be a good fight. But I think after this fight, Anthony Joshua has to fight a big name, not big, but somebody like Chisora. Is David Price still floating around?
Oh, I don't know what's happening with him.
If David Price is still floating around, you could fight him. Look at that, you're Australian, Lucas Brown, or was it Brown, Lucas Brown?
Is that the guy that was on the performance enhancing drugs?
He wasn't on them. He done a lie detector test. Well, he done a lie detector test and passed it. But it wasn't even steroids or performance enhancing. It was weight loss they found in his system, weight loss tablets. And that's what he says. Why would he need weight loss tablets if he was gaining weight to go up? You know what I mean? They think he was spiked. I think he was spiked as well. So look at Tyson Fury when he was in Germany. He didn't take water off anybody. So I mean, he didn't. Did you not see that interview where he was talking about he not taking water or anything?
No.
Tyson Fury, when he came out of that fight, he didn't drink after that fight for 4 hours.
Oh god.
Because he thought somebody would spike him. Like, he wouldn't take any water off anybody. He wouldn't even take any water off his own, his own teammates. He waited till he got to the hotel and drunk his water.
And I could see, like, with Germany being so biased with clips
Oh,
and everything.
Big time. Big time. And you think about the amount of controversy there. If Tyson was spiked and he was his drug test came back, there would be murder. There would be murder. But see, then again, because this is now Tyson Fury's show in Manchester, Klitschko can't get away with a whole extra padding in the ring. It's going to be a tough one, I think. In my head, to be honest, I can't even give a prediction on that fight, because for some reason something's telling me that Klitschko's coming back with a vengeance. But at the same time, Tyson Fury's just a nut job.
He doesn't seem to take it very seriously.
No, he doesn't.
Whether that's just whether that's how he is.
Yeah, I think it's mind games.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
it's hard to know.
Then again, you don't know. He's hard to read. It really is hard to read. Because 1 minute he'll be laughing, and 1 minute he's talking about freaking suicide and all.
Yeah, like he talks about loving training, and then he says that he hates it, and
and then he talks about retiring, and then he isn't retiring. You know, he's not job.
Yeah.
But then a lot of people look over Tyson Fury as they're like, well, Tyson Fury can't fight. Tyson Fury was on the Olympic squad. So to get on the Olympic squad, you have to be able to properly box. You know, like technically box. And people are like, oh, sure, Fury's just a big finish shite. He's a guy with a hard punch. He can box. Technically, he can box. And I think what we saw in Germany, he just Klitschko, something Klitschko had never seen before. Because interview and I think it was Johnny Nelson was saying, most people when they're going in to fight Klitschko, they already know they're beat because they're going in scared because this Klitschko, he's one of the best heavyweights in the world. Tyson Fury went in there and he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck if he was losing or he was getting knocked out. He just went in and he just fought. And I think because he didn't care, there was no fear there. And he just boxed him in a way that he had never seen before. And he's a gypsy as well. He just fought like... Do you not see him during the fight, like making faces and all at him and...
Oh, yeah.
Throwing his arm out and... Klitschko didn't know what was going on.
I think as well, with heavyweights, like, they're going in and trying to impose their strength, looking for knockouts and stuff. Tyson's more of a boxer than a sort of brawler.
Yeah. He definitely a heavyweight he is. And it was there you go, like...
He knows his boxing.
He does, and did you not notice that Klitschko looked very slow in that fight?
Yeah.
Very, very slow for some reason. I don't know. But then again, that's what Tyson Fury was saying. Maybe he lost that first fight on purpose to become. I think he wants to become 5-time world heavyweight champion. I don't know what it is. 5-time, over.
Probably to make history.
To make history. So you don't know what is wrong with these things, but I don't want to call that fight yet. I'm not sure who's winning that fight, to be honest. Because what we saw in Germany could have been Klitschko at his worst, or Tyson Fury just being something that Klitschko can't deal with. So we'll see. July 9th, isn't it?
Yeah.
July 9th. We'll see.
Klitschko looked like he didn't want to be there.
Aye.
With Klitschko,
he was very sloppy.
Klitschko, I can imagine he maybe could be setting it up. I'm not sure.
For history wise, could happen. And then you have what do you think of the Anthony Joshua fight coming up?
Oh yeah, I saw the face off. It was quite it.
That was weird.
It's probably one of them, it's probably like an act, because I think with someone like Tyson Fury, that's just him being himself, but I think with a lot of them American guys, they want to put all that on, all that.
But not even that, Anthony Joshua was really weird. Like, I've never seen America that before in my life.
Yeah.
He's like really, like, all about respect and all this here. He's never about that. Usually when he was in the press conference, he's very chilled and all that there, and face-offs. He's like, look at Dylan White. Dylan White was slabbering shit at him, and he took it. And there some American comes over, and some American didn't shake his hand, and he starts flipping out.
Must be to do with being world champion or something, maybe it's...
But then again, if it wasn't for Tyson Fury beating Klitschko, he wouldn't be world champion.
Oh yeah, right enough.
He wouldn't, do you know what I mean? Tyson Fury beat Klitschko, and he would be world champion right now. But then again, see that whole him getting stripped by the IBF, I think that was a complete fuck up. He shouldn't have got stripped of that title. Because do you know why I think it was put that whole IBF was put on? Because he had only won that fight, right? He was contracted to fight Klitschko in a rematch. Contracted, right? Now, fair enough, Klitschko hadn't come out and said, but they turned around. The IBF turned around and says your next fight has to be against a mandatory.
Yeah.
But yet his next fight had to be the rematch. I think that was put on. Really, I think that was done in badness.
Yeah, like on purpose. It seems that way.
But then again, I think it was good Anthony Joshua winning that title for boxing. Heavyweight boxing, because now you have, yes, Tyson Fury has the most belts. I think, to be honest, what I could see really happen. I know Tyson Fury was saying he wants to fight after. Well, he was saying he wanted to retire, but after Klitschko fight, he wants Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder and then retire. I think Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua should fight. Now I know it's a bit early in Anthony Joshua's career,
yeah,
but
definitely.
and then the winner of that fight, the big man Tyson. That's if Tyson does win on July 9th. And that's the mean. If Tyson was beat in Germany against Klitschko, a lot of Anthony Joshua and all, I don't think, and Deontay Wilder, if they were to move on and Klitschko was still about, I don't think they would fight him, because I think Tyson Fury beating him. If he has beat him rightfully, and it hasn't been Klitschko putting on some act, I think that a lot of guys will step up and fight him, because there is holes and there is ways to beat him. But before Tyson has beat him, he just looked like an animal that couldn't be beat, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was like, if you mentioned Klitschko, you'd be like, fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was a big name that not a lot of people would fight like.
One of the sparring partners said that Wilder hits harder than Klitschko. One that sparred both of them, you know.
But then again, did you not see David Haye and Wilder?
Oh yeah.
That was and then there you go. I completely forgot about David Haye. I think David Haye at the minute would beat the shit out of Anthony Joshua. Really?
Yeah.
I really do think he would. I think David Haye should. I don't know. What I'd like to see David Haye do is just see. I know he's been out of the ring for so long and ring rust and all, and he's fighting these randomers. But I think he should just see after this fight, just get in there, just go in against it, because he does have it. I know it's all a learning process and working process, you know, getting everything back in his head and getting used to the whole thing again. But I think now he beats Anthony Joshua. I think he beats Deontay Wilder. But I know, and Tyson Fury said it, he won't give David Haye a chance. Because when David Haye was champion, he didn't give Tyson Fury the chance. So, Tyson Fury kind of holds that against him.
David Haye has athleticism on the side. And
oh yeah.
Boxing, boxing ability. I know David Haye he still looks for the knockout, but he takes his time.
We can last big time. That guy can go all day. All day.
If Joshua goes 12 rounds, he'll be fucked, because he'll be using his power a lot more. And I think David Haye he's not always about punching hard, he's more about setting traps and using angles and defense, whereas Joshua's just thinking knockout, and I'm sure Wilder's thinking knockout too.
But that's the mean, like, Dylan White took Anthony Joshua by round 5. Anthony Joshua was fucked. I think if you were to beat Anthony Joshua, you would have to survive the early rounds. If you had an engine that could go 12 rounds easy, you would beat Anthony Joshua. But then again, it's all about building him up to them 12 rounds. He needs 12 rounds in him somehow. Because that still is a question, you know, he can't go to 12 rounds, or he doesn't have the engine, he gets gassed out, because a lot of people did see that. He did get gassed out against Dylan White.
He's stiff.
But then Anthony Joshua is he is very athletic as well. He looks like it's just not, like if he wasn't a boxer and you looked at him, you would think he was some Olympic weightlifter or something like that. He just does. He looks very athletic, but I don't know about his he's a professional boxer, he does a lot of cardio, but I don't know about how many rounds he can go to before he's fucked. And I know sparring's completely different to the real thing. You know, you can spar 12 rounds, no bother, but when you're in the ring and there's the crowd, there's the pressure, it all takes toll on your energy.
Yeah.
And having somebody there who you know that can beat you, and that mental, that having that in your head, it's all energy. You know, it isn't just moving around the ring, it isn't just throwing the punches. It's a lot to do with mental, and the mental side can take a lot of energy away from you if you're not prepared properly. But I think at the minute, David Haye beats Anthony Joshua easy enough.
I think Fury probably beats him too.
Oh yeah, big time.
I wouldn't be sure about Wilder.
Wilder just hasn't been tested. Well, I'm actually not going to lie. I think at the minute, yes, he has he's like 30 something fights, doesn't he?
36 fights.
He still has been fighting people. Anthony Joshua's been fighting skill wise and level wise for 30 something fights. I think, if you're honest, Deontay Wilder, well, he was exposed there in that sparring video with him and David Haye.
Yeah.
And you think about David Haye at the minute, I think that Tyson Fury does do Deontay Wilder over big time.
Yeah, because like Tyson Fury isn't going to go toe to toe with him.
Definitely not. But I think Tyson Fury, yeah, he is very hard. He can't punch hard, Tyson Fury. Do you know? But the thing about Tyson Fury is, anytime he's ever get knocked down, he's straight back up again. And if you were to hit him, I think he just wouldn't. He just doesn't. Tyson Fury just doesn't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? And I think that works. And mentally, that fucks with the opponent's head, because they're like, this guy just doesn't care. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe he's secret to his success.
It could be, because it's then again, boxing is all mental. You really do. Yeah. It is mental. Like you can beat your opponent mentally even before the fight even starts. It's all about mental combat as well. It's like McGregor. McGregor is big on mental combat. He beat Aldo before the fight had even started. He had beat Aldo.
Yeah, Aldo was psychologically fucked.
Oh yeah, what he done to Aldo. He had beat Aldo before that. He had beat Aldo months before that fight had even happened. And then again, what happened was Aldo was that angry and full of rage at him, and because he had fucked with his head a lot. Aldo went in, and as he did say, he overextended, and that was to do with his head. He just wanted to go through McGregor, and all McGregor done, and that is simple boxing. See, that's simple boxing McGregor done. Step back, side, boom, hook. That was it.
You can even tell, like sometimes, like on face-offs or whenever someone walks into the ring, you can tell by even the expression or the look on their face that they're fucked. Like Frank Bruno, when he went in against Oliver McCall, he looked pumped up, but against Tyson, then after he just looked like he'd lost.
That's right. The thing is that what was I going to say there? It's completely out of my head. You know what happens.
We were talking about...
Aye, but then that's what I'm saying. When I was watching that fight, see, even if you watch the fight over again, right? If you go on YouTube and you search up Josie Aldo versus Conor McGregor, and you see during the announcement, you know, when they're announcing the names, Aldo has his head down, facing the ground, not even looking at him, and he literally just looked like he was shitting himself. See him with... Did you not see Charles Martin? Charles Martin couldn't look at Anthony Joshua in the eyes.
I actually thought Joshua looked a wee bit afraid at the press conference. Like he looked a wee bit nervous.
No, I think Charles Martin was shitting himself. Because seeing Charles Martin get into the ring and Anthony Joshua was staring at him, he looked away and he looked down. He couldn't look at him. And I think then Anthony Joshua knew he had that fight.
Oh, he did look very nervous in the fight. Charles Martin did.
Oh yeah, big time. Like, and it was even the way he was throwing the punches. Like it was really, what would you call it? He was stalling, and then as he was moving, and then he was getting hit, and I don't know.
I believe even in them 2 rounds, you could see Joshua was maybe learnt a bit from the Dillian White fight, because he was looking for openings and stuff.
Oh, definitely. That Dillian White fight was a big fight for Joshua. Like, learning wise, you know, because he wasn't throwing as much punches in the Charles Martin fight as he did against Dillian White. And that's the main. He needs to see that time, because nobody had anything on Charles Martin, you know, footage wise or anything. So he didn't really know what he was getting into. Charles Martin could have come out and sparked him out in 10 seconds. You know, he didn't know, and Charles Martin could have took him the whole way. And I think it was just feeling out Charles Martin, see what the range was and see how he was, how he reacted, and I think it was easy enough for Joshua.
Going back to the mental aspect of that affects the physiological response too.
definitely. It was like Aldo again. Aldo just wanted to go in and knock him out, and it does. It affects you when it affects you emotionally. Emotionally, it does. It's like me hating you. If I hated you and I saw you in the street, I just want to, and you didn't really care about me. I just want to go knock you out. And if you weren't, I'm going to go over and I'm going to throw everything I can into it. And if I throw too much and I miss, and I've swung, I'm open. One clip, that's it. You know what I mean?
The adrenaline and all, and your heart, your pulse is going up, so that it would drain you out.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a lot mentally. People don't get it. People think if you're a boxer, it's just running around taking punches. You have to have a lot of stamina. See, the mental aspect can drain you. Really, like that's. It's like if you were to go in again. Well, there you go. We'll take Tyson Fury and Klitschko. If Tyson Fury had went into that fight, fear and Klitschko, which most of his opponents had done, they would have been on the back foot. They would have been not throwing as much. They would have been taking a lot, and then that constantly being on the back foot and trying to get away from Klitschko, then would start affecting their energy, draining them, and then sure they're fucked by round 12. It's all to do. It's just mental combat, and if you're strong up there and you can overcome, like Tyson Fury, I think he's very mentally strong, and that's why I just don't think, no matter what you throw at him, he just doesn't give a fuck. And Tyson Fury always looks very calm.
He does, yeah.
He never in the ring, I'm talking about, he never really looks all broiled up, or he looks sometimes actually hyper. He would be doing these faces. He looks very hyper, and he is just. It's very it's class to watch. Like
it's in a state of flow, basically.
Yeah, because there's not that much people that can do it. It's like McGregor. McGregor's the same. McGregor just loves to fight, and he doesn't care as long as he's in that ring and he's fighting. He doesn't care. And he took that last loss very, very well, and I think that was all to do with his mental. How strong he was mentally, like.
Yeah, definitely the mindset.
Oh yeah, but McGregor has a very good mindset, like life-wise. Do you know what I mean? Like he just.
Definitely does.
It's weird to watch sometimes. Like see him being so confident to predict things that then actually happened. That you have to be, because I could say to you now, I'm gonna knock this guy out in the street and not mean it. But McGregor tells you he really means it. And it's like he can, and as he said, he visions it happening. And that just shows how mentally strong he is. And then again, Klitschko and Tyson Fury knew getting in that fight he was an underdog. Knew it. And he went in and he just fought like he controlled that fight. He was the underdog and he controlled that fight.
It's kind of like Ali and Liston.
Yeah. But Ali as well. Ali was an animal in the mindset wise as well. He had again, there we go. He used to beat his opponents before they were even in the ring. And then his opponents would go in all angry, swinging, and he would just fucking duck everything they threw at him. It was like punching air.
Yeah.
But mentally, I think you can have, no matter what, if you're shite at anything you do, you can, like, there you go boxing, you're shit at boxing. You can have your opponent beat mentally and go in and throw one dig and that's it. Do you know what I mean?
See, Amir Khan, I don't know whether you think the same, but I think he thrives off fear.
What is it?
Amir Khan, I think, thrives off fear.
He fought very well against Canelo.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He did fight very well, and I think there wasn't, Canelo was at his natural weight.
Yeah.
Khan as well, very famous for his hand speed. Got up with that weight, obviously took a bit of speed off him. Because you can't keep that. The same speed he was at 147 while you get up 2 weight classes. Do you know what I mean? You just can't do it. Unless you're on steroids or performance enhancing drugs or something. But he fought very well, and there was obviously, no matter who you are, you're always going to fear getting in their ring. Do you know what I mean? You're getting in to fight somebody. and some people do thrive off it. You know, some people thrive off the pressure, the fear. Some people thrive off just being in the ring, like McGregor and Tyson Fury. They just love fighting and they just thrive off that. Yeah, definitely, I would agree with that. Because technically he was in Canelo's own, backyard, as in weight division, and
And
Canelo did have all the advantages there. Do you know what I mean?
The judges.
Yeah, there you go. The judges. Canelo did have the advantages. It was closer to his home.
Closer
Probably more fans there. Probably
Yeah.
more Canelo fans, and so. Then again, it's going about again with that underdog. Can maybe did thrive off being the underdog, but then again, it was just that's one punch, and that's one thing you cannot. Can's chin. I know I shared this thing on Facebook about the whole chin thing. Either have a good chin or a bad chin, but even still, if you have a good chin, your body can't take so much pressure to the chin. It just can't. And I think when people say you have a good chin or a bad chin, a good chin you can just withstand it better. But Cam was lights out. Do you know what I mean? Well, he was lights out. I would say he was lights out. But it looked very violent the way it went down. It was just he was knocked out while he was standing up and he just fell back. You just see his whole face just going.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this whole safety about boxing, it needs to be I know boxing is very safe, but I think it needs to be looked at ever since that Nick Blackwell fight. Definitely, that was serious. That referee who refereed that fight should not fired, but he should be punished or sanctioned. Yeah. That was, I don't know. That was ridiculous. I watched the fight, and I'm going mad. I'm saying stop. You asked who was watching that fight with me that night. Can't remember, but I'm shouting stop the fight. At one point, he was just sitting there and he was just looking at the shots. I was cringing. I just couldn't believe it. And the referee standing there. And you know what I said? See if it wasn't for the referee pulled the doctor. The referee didn't even stop it. See if that doctor had said that Nick Blackwell could go on. That referee probably would have let that fight go on.
I think it's what Chris Senior was.
Yeah.
I think he saw it coming.
Yeah, he did. And Chris Senior, you can see at the side of the camera, like at the very bottom, he's banging the canvas at the referee. So the referee stalled the fight and told Chris Senior to calm down.
I know. Did Chris Senior not throw on the towel?
No, did he?
I thought I've heard that or something. I can't remember actually, but
see, there wasn't. I remember, but then again, you have to blame Blackwell's corner as well. They knew he was taking abuse. They should have had that fight stopped, because then again, as you said earlier, it's all about the fighter's health.
Yeah. Did they not have a swelled up eye or cut eye or something?
You want to see his eye? His eye was out there, it was like a golf ball or a hurling ball was on. I think it was his left eye, and it was just out.
Like Berto when he fought Guerrero, or even Chris Senior against Tom Thompson.
It was really bad.
It was, yeah.
And then what happened was it went on to a break, and came back, and it had said that I think Hughie Fury was supposed to be fighting after it.
Yeah,
and it had said he was supposed to be fighting after it, and they stopped his fight because of what happened. And there was doctors or something investigating, but no, it was serious.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if that fight had went on, if that fight had finished, I think we wouldn't have Nick Blackwell sitting with us today.
Mm.
Because that was serious amount of abuse.
Me and Chris Senior were having words on Twitter.
For you?
Yeah.
About what?
I don't know. Somebody asked him about Canelo. Like they said, if Cam beats Canelo, he's in Chris Junior's weight class, and he was basically saying that Canelo was nonsense, and about Can fighting his son, and then I started going, sure your son's probably not in the top 10 and all.
I think, see when I watch Chris Eubank Senior, I get fascinated by some of the stuff he says. He actually can speak a good bit of truth.
He does, yeah.
And he actually does make sense. I don't know why the fuck he's so eccentric about it for. Like, but he does. I get fascinated watching him. I really do. But sure, it was like Scott Quigg blocked me on fucking Twitter. Me and him. And then when I seen him, I went to the press conference and I walked up to him, and the first thing I said, you gonna unblock me on Twitter? And he just burst out laughing.
Did he know you?
Yeah! I was slapping about his granny's chippy. I said something like, after this, he was talking about doing some special, he was doing a battered Frampton, and I said, are they going to do a battered Quigg after he batters you? And then I just was trolling him, like I was just saying, like, at Scott Quigg, your granny's chips were shite and stuff like that, and he got quite pissed off. Well, I don't know if he blocked me on Twitter, so
that's hilarious.
So I made another Twitter and followed him and put my face on it. Put profile picture on it and says, guess who's back? And then I created him again, asked Scott Quigg back again. And it was like, are you going to unblock me in this one? And then he hadn't looked at anything, I don't think so. But I gained a lot of respect for Scott Quigg after that fight, really.
Oh, definitely.
A lot of respect. Like, he took... People were saying that it was, if he had started earlier. And I'm like, no. Did you not see one of the very first punches Scott Quigg threw? Carl Frampton just countered it, just slapped it down and hit him with a straight jab clean to the chin. And it just looked like he just didn't want to be there after that. Like, it was like he was like, once he get hit with that, he was like, fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Carl Frampton, I think, did fuck his head up anyway.
Oh, aye. But here, listen. That was always... I knew it was always going to be a boring fight. I knew it was. And I said the only thing that wouldn't make that fight boring if there was a knockout. Because it was just the both of them. I says the both of them were going to be calculated. You know, there was so much built up in that and so much history. You know, they didn't want to go in guns blazing and throw it all away and be stupid about it. Carl's also too smart for that. But I think they kind of wanted, by the whole dressing room saga and all, I think they wanted to... That was a load of bullshit as well. I think they wanted to kind of turn something, you know, last minute to kind of get Carl wound up, but it didn't work. You know, it was that whole dressing room thing, I couldn't believe that it was happening. Couldn't believe it.
Do you know who blocked me on Twitter?
Who?
Kilbrook.
Did I? Oh, sure, he's an arsehole. He really... Oh, I'm gonna fight him. He doesn't fight him.
I'm gonna hurt him. He's getting a bounty to his chin.
He doesn't have a notion, like, he really doesn't. And that's the thing, and then you've Eddie Hearn going on. Oh, we'll get this fight, we'll get that fight. I don't think Can will ever fight Kel, to be honest.
The thing about it was, I didn't know he blocked me until I wanted to go on and see his tweet to Can, and then it's just like, this person has blocked you from seeing their tweets. I was like, what the fuck?
It's real weird to know, like, seeing Scott Quigg block me, I was like, that boy had to go onto my Twitter and hit block. Like, he was on my Twitter. Like, it's weird, like, and...
Surreal?
It is, it's weird. These freaking celebrities blocking me on Twitter. And I thought at the start it was a bit of bad, and then until he had blocked me, I was like, right?
You're thinking, is this really happening?
I was like, what? And then I laughed about it, I was like, no way. So Carl Frampton favoured it, I believe. What?
Carl Frampton does seem to interact with the fans a bit on Twitter.
He does, big time.
Fury as well, and Can.
I'll show you this here, right? I tweeted this to Carl Frampton and he retweeted it, right? I was in Bristol, like, in November, and the thing was on the TV, what was it? It was Jeremy Kyle on TV, And literally, this guy looks like Scott Quigg on Jeremy Kyle. Right, watch this.
I think I saw that before.
Hold on, I'll show you this. Literally. So I retweeted it to them. And what was it? It was like, it's called, I invited 2 men to the birth of my baby, but which one is the dad? And I tweeted, at Real C Frampton and at Cyclone Promo, hope Scott finds out who the father is. Oh my god.
Does it get many likes or favourites or?
I did! Well, Barry and Carl favoured it, and then that was really it.
Nice.
So, it's funny what it was. I'm never looking and going, that's fucking Scott Quigg on the fucking TV.
Scott Quigg with Spock haircut.
I know. He's preparing for the Frampton fight. First he has to find out who if he has a baby or not. But no, it's good. It's there's a lot happening, like there is.
It could be a great year for boxing as long as everything.
It could, like, that's what I mean. No matter what, I saw this tweeted to him actually, but that's what I said. No matter what Eddie Hearn tries to say, that losing to Frampton really fucked him up.
Mm-hmm.
Really did. Like, that was years on the line. But that's what I mean. The rest this year, well, there's a lot of good fights happening that should. See, I'm telling you. See if Mayweather fights McGregor, it will be the best fighting year I've ever seen in my life. You know, UFC 200, Carl Frampton, for me anyway. Carl Frampton versus Scott Quigg and Leo Santa Cruz in the 1 year.
Man.
2 fights I've wanted to see for probably 3-4 years. Then McGregor fighting Mayweather, probably one of the biggest fights of both of their careers. No, it will be the biggest fight. Money wise and just fighting wise, it would be a lethal year. Plus UFC 200, it would be a lethal year of boxing and MMA.
What about if Khan fights Garcia again?
I think it's a bad fight for Khan.
It could be if.
Then again, Garcia hasn't fought in a while.
I don't think Garcia's. I don't think he's. Well, he's a good fighter, but I don't think he takes. I think he takes fights that he knows for sure that he's winning. He's going to win.
But then again, Garcia is an animal.
Yeah, he can punch.
He is really good. See him. Do you know, like, where have him and Andre Ward gone to? Do you know what I mean? 2 at one point, both of them pound for pound. Do you know what I mean? And the both of them, Andre Ward, I don't know where the fuck he's went to.
I can see Garcia fighting Burrow for some reason.
See, Burrow, I don't rate him. Like, Burrow fought Mayweather. And I was like, what the fuck? Mayweather's like, he's the best, he's one of the best. Mayweather, shut up.
I didn't even know who Andre Burrow was.
Right, exactly. I don't know. But then sure, Khan was saying he wanted, who is that out there? Khan was saying he wanted to go and he said he was saying some stuff that he would beat MMA fighters.
He said something about Conor McGregor, didn't he?
Aye. Like, Khan would get his fucked knocked out if he went into MMA.
On MMA.
Really, Khan would be thrown on his fucking head and kicked in the stomach and fucking. Oh, that would be, for him. That would be stupid if he ever wanted to go on MMA. I would kill him. Absolutely kill him.
I wonder where Khan does go from here. He says that he doesn't want to fight. He only wants to fight 3 or 4 more times.
I don't know where he goes, to be honest.
His ma doesn't want him to fight, you see.
The thing is that, does he stay at the weight? Or does he go back down?
He can't take much more abuse.
He can't. Because the fucker's been knocked out a good few times.
It's detrimental to his health.
Yeah, definitely. But I think, to be honest, he should take a few financial fights that he knows he can win.
Kilbrook.
The Kelbrook fight, exactly. That is a perfect example.
How much is he getting? 8 million or 10 million? Or he could be getting more now.
Oh, there would be a
bigger
big
name.
payday there, obviously. But that's the thing. Who is the A side there?
Well, isn't it Khan?
But then again, Kilbert is and
The
it would
champion,
be
yeah.
Eddie Hearn who would make that fight. So he is the the promotion's A side.
Mm-hmm.
But because there's really and also Kilbert has the belt.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What about Brook versus Vargas?
I think that's another useless fight.
But
Don't really rate it. Rate Vargas.
Eddie Hearn is going on like he blows out of proportion.
But that's what I mean. He's brilliant at selling tickets. Eddie Hearn is brilliant at selling tickets. Like promoting the fight, he is the man in the UK. Nobody else. Mick Hennessy, the wee fat midget, Frank Warren, old man. So Eddie Hearn is the man you want. If you're a professional boxer in the UK and you want the best, Eddie Hearn is the best. And that's really it.
His fighters are actually like really well paid.
Oh, big time! Like he pays. He has had if you look at it, Eddie Hearn has had the biggest paydays in UK boxing as a promoter. Carl Frost versus George Groves too.
Yeah, exactly.
Big payday. Carl Frampton, Scott Quigg. That was a big payday.
David Hay, Audley Harrison.
Yeah.
I think that was his first one, was it?
You have
Tony Bellew, Anthony Corolla, and
yeah. Who else?
Joshua.
Anthony Joshua.
Definitely.
But Carl Frost, like look at him now. He's set living in a shit fucking the fucking middle of nowhere in some big ass mansion. Do you know what I mean? His kids are settled for the rest of their life. That's her big he was. But see that fight? That George Groves and Scott Quigg. That Carl Frost and Groves 2. I think, to be honest, Carl Frost was in there thinking he would lose that fight. I think that was just a money fight for him.
Possibly, yeah.
Because he was having sports psychology for that. I think he was going into that fight knowing that he was losing, or thinking he was losing, and he dug it out of nowhere and won it. But that was a big payday. That was just a payday for him, to leave the sport. Mm-hmm. He won't be coming. Carl Frost won't be coming back.
No, I don't think so. No,
definitely not. I can't see him coming back. I definitely am not going to lie. I can see Pacquiao coming back, not just once. No, not Pacquiao. Mayweather. I can see Mayweather come back maybe another 2 times.
I don't know. Like I couldn't see him fighting. Like the thing about him is so random.
Yeah, unpredictable.
But he's great at business.
Oh yeah.
Because I would never ever thought that he would actually consider fighting Conor McGregor. I thought if he came back, he'd probably just fight Garcia because he loves the WBC.
Or the see Mayweather and Golovkin. Oh my god, that is a scrap and a half. That is, see if you're taking 2 styles there at world class level. That is, you can't imagine a fight than that. You're having somebody who at the minute is probably one of the best offensive fighters you'll see. Plus, then you have the best defensive fighter. Do you know what I mean?
And Martin outside.
And what?
No, he wants to say, Mom's not here. Or doggy. Martin's playing off the circus. But yeah.
It's okay, go.
No, he's not, yeah. Oh, no, he wants to speak to someone.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. For any of you watching, I will have videos coming in the near future, by the way, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to get in, because I will be doing as much boxing footage basically as I can, so make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and maybe in the near future again I can do these maybe live streams on YouTube, and you know, I could do conversations with our dirty boy again.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm back. Right. What were we talking about again?
Car Froch.
Yeah. He's settled financially for life. Definitely.
Do you have his biography?
No, actually, that's one thing. I don't have any fighters' biography. See, I'm not a big reader. I know you are, but I got a 25 free day trial on that, you know, Kindle.
Mm-hmm.
So audio books, that's what it was.
Yes.
And I actually was reading a book, listening to a book on mental combat. And it was very good, like, you know, just listening to it.
I can imagine, yeah.
Ended up banning it, you know. But no, it was good. I like the whole mental combat and all that stuff, because you can, like, after reading that book, you know, it was talking about mental combat, how to use it against, and then also sports psychology as well, you know.
Yeah, sports psychology is really interesting.
Oh yeah, really interesting. You know, some of the stuff you learn from that, it's quite good. Like, you know, how you can, there you go. You can win a fight before you even get into it. Do you know what I mean? As long as you're up here, you're A-okay. You can win a fight before getting into it. Easy.
See, I wouldn't be great psychologically getting into someone's head, you know.
Well, I'm really good at that. I just say some twisted shit to people. You know, I was just fucked. Like, that's what I mean. Like, a lot of, I say that, like, I can just out-cunt a lot of people. Like, I can be a real cunt if I want to. And that's what you have to be. And just, that's what I was saying about the whole mental combat and sports psychology before fights. And, you know, one thing, how you can really exploit somebody is use something they can't give you. Do you know, so like a loss, do you know what I mean? You know, something like that. You know, something that's really sensitive to them.
It doesn't suit my character, but
well,
if I was a pro, I would try and do it, just be controversial and
that's what I mean. See, to be a pro, you have to be controversial. You can't be boring. Like Mcgregor, look, he's only been in the UFC 3.5 years, and look what he's done. Sure. And that's just of him being mentally strong, saying doing just controversial shit, just speaking his mind. And look what he's done. Do you know?
Yeah. UFC need him.
Yeah, but that's like I said, he is bigger than the UFC.
He is.
His name. And that's what I mean. That's what I said. I could imagine, and I'm not going to, like, I could see McGregor, if this was to happen, taking this fight with Mayweather, if it was to happen, ban himself out of his contract, and with that money that he's going to make, start his own shit. Because, you know, he could promote himself and fight UFC, Bellator, anywhere. Do you know what I mean? And just promote himself, because he can promote himself. He doesn't need a promoter, that guy. Like, there you go. There was the stats on, you know, his 2 tweets he put out about UFC 200.
Yeah.
One of them tweets, right, has gained more, what would you say, more activity than the UFC's website in a month. Like, come on.
Yeah, he's a massive celebrity.
Do you know what I mean? Like, one tweet, and he's he can promote himself over a social network, but that's how big social networking is now. McGregor can promote himself just over social network.
Yeah.
Do you know, Twitter? he can promote himself. Like, there you go. There he put up a poster of that McGregor and Mayweather, and it went everywhere. Everybody saw it.
What was that whole retiring thing? Was that for the media? Was that for like attention or publicity, or did it actually mean it?
Attention off the UFC, because basically what had happened was when he lost to Nate Diaz, he blamed it all on the promotional stuff. Because to be honest, you can't blame him. And Dana White admitted himself, he's done a lot of promotion over the past year. You know, he went in too many world tours for the Aldo fight. Then that got cancelled. Then he went another mini world tour for the next Aldo fight. Then he's done more promotion than any other UFC fighter has done in the last year. And basically, he blamed his loss to Nate Diaz on promotion. And instead of promoting, he could have been in the gym getting better. So basically, he says he didn't want to do. He was going to go to the big press conference in New York. It was the big one. And do all his media obligations in New York, but he wanted to go straight back to Iceland again. And he would see what they went to New York, they went to California, they went 4 or 5 places, and he just wanted to go to New York, do his media obligation in New York, and go. But they said no, you have to come around the world with us. And well, not around the world, around America.
Yeah.
And he said no. So they said right. He thought basically they would never take him off the card. They thought he would get his way. They took him off the card. And basically that was, for him saying he was retired, basically to try and get Dana to shit himself really and just say, shit, he's retiring, we need him. But it didn't work.
Why did they not do like a press tour in Dublin and one in the other guy's hometown?
You see, he was in Iceland. He wasn't in Dublin. So they even says to him, like, they says they would ship all his gym equipment, all his trainers, sparring partners with him to every single town, city where he was going, and he still said no. And then apparently there was something to do with money, which I don't know if it's true or not, but then he then says he would do it, but if he got more money, and it was a big fuck up.
It's complicated business.
But at the end of the day, I don't know, I still can't see McGregor beating Nate Diaz for some reason. As much as I really do like him, that loss was just really... Nate Diaz just looked like no matter what McGregor was throwing at him, he just didn't look fazed. Yes, he had his face all fucked up, but Nate Diaz has been in with some of the best. He has been in with the best. And I think then, obviously, get up, McGregor at 145 is an animal. He's knocking people out left, right, and centre. But I think getting up with that weight, in that weight division, there's harder punches. They can take more abuse, and I think McGregor just wasn't, his power just wasn't up there. Getting up with that weight, and I think really Nate Diaz could just take it. So yeah, we'll see what happens with the whole saga. I really want him to fight Mayweather.
Right. Me and Tree's gonna go.
Well, Jared, I'll leave it at that.
Yep.
And I'll maybe do one of these some other time.
Aye, no bother. It was good talking.
See ya.
Bye.